Lou, as talented as Toronto's first overall pick might be looking ahead to next month, how important will it be for the organization to temper the expectations that go along with that first selection?
Well, I think that the fans right now understand, what the plan is, what the process is, and that nobody is jumping up and down, and yet there's been a tremendous excitement amongst all of us. Why not? We have the opportunity to pick number one, which means we have the ability to select before anyone else the best player in the draft. So they should be feeling good, all of us. But in saying that, you have to make sure that you understand exactly what has to be done to have success. And this is just another piece to a puzzle that has a lot of pieces that have to be put together, but it does feel good.
Early in your career in New Jersey, you had a chance to pick second overall twice, Kirk Muller and Brendan Shanahan. Might you use that experience in terms of what you might do this time around with Toronto next month in Buffalo?
Well, first of all, I wasn't there when they picked Kirk Muller, that is, and if you remember, Mario Lemieux went first. But I was there, and my first draft was picking Brendan Shanahan. So we felt great about that at that time. I'm sure we'll feel great about this once the selection is made. But as I said, that's just a stepping stone.
An impressive mantle will be thrust upon whomever you select first overall. How important is it for that young person to know that around him, he's surrounded by young persons as well, where the expectations are certainly great in terms of sharing that responsibility?
Well, I think, when we select first overall, I think that there are enough of us here in this organization and also players in this room that we're presently, sitting in that will be able to give the support for that player should he be here next year to have the success that he will have, whether it be this year or the following year. So we feel very comfortable with that, with the support staff, both in the locker room and also in the management.
Is Mark Hunter a prime example of due diligence when it comes time to preparing for the draft and getting your table ready for opening night Friday?
Without question. As I've said often, I wasn't here last year when the draft took place, but I was extremely impressed with the job that Mark, Kyle, Brendan, and Mike did at the draft, and the rest of the scouting staff after I saw some of the prospects playing, in training camp, back in junior, and also with the Molly's team right now, who are, going into the second round of the Calder Cup playoffs. So I think if that's any indication, every fan out there should be extremely comfortable with the draft being in the hands of Mark Hunter.
As you look forward to the draft in Buffalo and 12 picks, how animated might that draft table be, and healthy debate as you go through Friday and into Saturday?
Well, hopefully all the animation takes place prior to the draft, and at that table it's nice, calm, and cool, and things go along smoothly. But I'm impressed with the scouting staff here that Brendan and Mark, Kyle have put together. I think that they're exceptional. I've been in several scouting meetings now since I've been here, and I'm more impressed each night. So I think our fans out there should feel very good about the hands that their draft picks are in.
As this club gets younger and you look forward to next season and the year beyond that, how important is it to surround them with the right mix of veterans?
Well, there's no question that you have to have the right mix of veterans, and I think we do. Certainly we do not have a lot of older players, but the players we do have had experience, and it's also our job going forward to make sure whoever we put in that locker room who are veterans are the type of people that can help everyone around them.
Has Mitch Marner's season in London this year warranted at least a mention as far as a possible roster spot with the Maple Leafs, something at least to build upon heading to training camp?
Well, I think Mitch is in the same mix as every other player who comes into training camp. There's always surprises and there's always disappointments, but certainly there's great notice on the type of seasons he's having, the type of maturity that I think has taken place with him, and he's a tremendous talent. How that will transmit next year and what the prospects are, that's going to be up to him.
Knowing Nikita Zaitsev as much as you do, how quickly could he be acclimatized to hockey in North America, given his age, given his talent, and given the ability to speak the language?
Well, after having the opportunity to meet him, meet his family, watch him play, and listen to this young man speak, first of all, the maturity that he has, the command of the English language is exceptional, and also the student of the National Hockey League in knowing the players and knowing as much as you possibly could about the Toronto Maple Leafs, because this is something certainly that our scouts have been working with over the last couple of years, because he could have come at any given time and was a free agent. Him selecting Toronto says a lot. He's one of the top young defensemen in the KHL, has had tremendous success, played on the championship team, been an all-star, played in the World Championships and will presently play there. So we feel he'll be, an addition, and I think that with the two situations that have taken place over the last couple of days, everyone should feel pretty good.